Hello, my name is Connor LaBianco. This is my project called Speechably. So first we're going to start it by running it through Streamlit. This program was made with Python, and the UI is using Streamlit. So it brings us to our local host. And it takes a second, but it loads. Here's the background. And here we go. So we have a drag and drop file here, and you can browse files. So I have a bunch of speech files from when I did a virtual speech. A ton. Look at this. This is how many times I messed up. Some of these are upwards of 3 minutes, right? So the goal of the program is to, help people in their process of making these speeches, so they know what kinks to iron out. So here we see it's processing, and it's extracting audio segments. So what that does is it converts the MP4 into a .wav file, and it splits that file into multiple segments. It will analyze each of those segments for emotions, and it will transcribe each of those segments as well. Once it is done doing that, it's going to run the data. There we go, transcribing with Whisper. So we use OpenAI Whisper, and it is downloaded. Here we got an error, so one of the segment files is unavailable. But anyways, so it runs it through Gemini for a Gemini Insight. Here we have our analysis. So these are the timestamps of which emotion my voice was displaying throughout the video. So we don't really want this fearful, right? We don't want that in the speech. And that's what the Gemini Insights will tell us. Here's a graph of the emotions over time. And here's the patterns. So we have 3 emotions, and we have consistency of dominant emotion, calm. So that's good, but we want that to be 100% if we can. Here's the transcription. And at the bottom, we have the analysis. So here we go. Look at that. Lacks consistent emotional connection with the content, clarity issues. It gives the strengths and areas for improvement. And here's some tips. This shift to fearful was not good, pretty much misplaced. What else? Pacing and rhythm. The speaking rate is good, but there's a random jump, so I want to avoid that. So here we have also the download options, and we can regenerate analysis. Lastly, we have our AI coach. And this, just type in anything. Let's see, how was my speech? That's what I'll ask it and send. Bring us back, it refreshes the page. There we go. Your speech started strong, and it tells me this. And so any extra questions you have, you can just ask the AI coach, and it will help you through those. And that's all for my project. I hope you like it.